Hello. Excuse me. And today we're going to review changing an improper fraction or fraction greater than 1 into a mixed number. Oops. Oh my gosh, got the B. Okay. When I'm making these videos, I always make some sort of mistake, right? But mistakes are okay as long as we learn from them. So we're going to change an improper fraction into a mixed number. So let's remember we watched the video a few days ago about the different kinds of fractions, right? We have the zero fraction, which would be any number, any zero over any denominator, which would equal 0. We have what's called a proper fraction, which is the numerator is smaller than the denominator. We have a whole fraction where the numerator and the denominator are the same because it equals 1 whole. And then what we have is an improper fraction, which is really not a great name. Really an improper fraction is a fraction greater than 1. Because a proper fraction is a fraction less than 1. A proper fraction falls between 0 and 1 whole on the number line. An improper fraction on a number line would fall on some part. Let's see if I can get a color pen here. It would fall somewhere after 1 whole because it is greater than 1, and it has a numerator greater than the denominator, so 5/3. So if I take a number line, let me pretend it's straight like always. Let me fix that a little bit here. The denominator of 3 means that between each whole, the number line or the circle or the pizza or whatever it is divided into 3 parts, 3 equal parts. So I'll do as equal as possible. So there would be 1/3. Here would be 2/3. 1 whole would be 3/3. So if this is 3/3, then this right here, the box around that 1 whole, is 4/3. And this right here is 5/3. So this here, which would be the whole number 2, is 6/3. And I could keep going. So 5/3 is here on my number line, right? It is greater than 1 whole, but in this case, it's not quite as big as 2. If I want to turn this into a mixed number, I'm going to, remember this is always a division problem. This is 5 divided by 3. 5 divided by 3. And so 3 goes into 5 one time. 1 times 3 is 3, and 5 minus 3 is 2. And I get 1 2/3. If I mark this number line in mixed numbers, here I have 1. This would be 1 plus 1/3, right? That's 1 whole and another third. And here would be 1 2/3. And this would be 1 3/3. Do you see how we have so many fractions that can name the same, or so many numbers that can name the same value as we get farther along? So this can be 1 whole, or it can be 3/3. This could be 4/3 or 1 1/3. This could be 5/3 or 1 2/3. This could be 2 or 6/3 or 1 3/3. I can write that in so many different ways. So the point of this lesson, though, this review, was to practice changing improper fractions into mixed numbers. I just want to explain why it works. So I'm going to use this space here to do some more. If I'm given 8 halves, and I want to turn it into a mixed number, then I would divide. Remember that this is always a division problem. It's always 8 divided by 2. So 8 divided by 2. Gosh, 8 divided by 2. And 2 goes into 8 4 times. 4 times 2 is 8. And so this is actually not a great example because it is not a mixed number. It just gives me a whole number of 4, right? There's the zero remainder, so there's no fraction. It's like over here in our number line, it's like 6/3, right? It's a whole number. And let's try another one. What if I gave you 7/3? So 7/3, it is 7 divided by 3. So I would do 7 divided by 3. 3 goes into 7 2 times. 2 times 3 is 6. Subtract. My remainder becomes my numerator, and my divisor becomes my denominator. And I have 2 and 1/3. So 7/3 would equal 2 and 1/3. And you can look here at our number line. If we went one more space here, that was 6/3. If I went one more, that would be 7/3. And so to change an improper fraction into a mixed number, I divide 7 divided by 3, and I take my remainder, becomes my numerator, and my divisor becomes my denominator. I hope this was a good review for you.